All right, my last video for today, parents, is to talk to you a little bit about Mrs. Runyon's reading class, their homework. Today we worked within our groups. We did level readers today. Those students who were working in groups, we had some groups doing progress monitoring on NWEA reading fluency. So we worked on and off throughout the day in reading. Some students within their groups, they were able to finish their assignment today. They each got a book. It's called Forces at Work. And as a group, they read together. They took turns. They worked wonderfully with each other. When they were finished, they were able to complete this worksheet. The first one says the topic, what is Forces at Work mostly about? What is something that the whole story is completely about? And then they wrote the answer there. The next box, author's purpose. Why did the author write Forces at Work? Why is that important? Why do we need to know about forces? The vocabulary section here, the middle one, it says write new words. What new words did you learn throughout the text? Now, I told the students when they were working in their groups, they may not have the same words. For example, Sarah in one group may know what the word friction is, and then Jonathan in that same group may not know what friction is. So Jonathan would write the word friction down, okay? And it says if you can tell what each word means. So in the back of their book, there is a glossary. Well, at least there should be. Oh, no. Nope, not in this one. If you can help them, parents, to look up how the definitions, they don't have to. That's actually something that we are going to be talking about tomorrow. So you don't need to worry about having them fill out what the word means. For making connections, this is where the students read something in the text and they make a connection with it. Which of the examples from Forces at Work have you seen? One of the things we talked about, if you look at page 9 in the book, there's a little girl playing soccer. All of the kiddos can probably make a connection to this little girl playing soccer in the book because they probably played soccer in gym class, or some of them actually may be on a soccer team outside of school. That's something they can write there. Which of the tools from machines to push and pull have you used or seen? Again, machines to push and pull are here in the book. Right here, which is on page 17. This is the section for that question, machines to push or pull. And if you go ahead and you take a look, they talk about the different machines. We have ramps and levers. And that question asks you, which ones have they seen? They may have never seen one of those machines before, and they may have. Again, it's up to each student whether that they have seen that or not. Similes, it's self-explanatory. On page 13, it says, what is a football compared to? And then page 14, what are swimmers compared to? And they have learned last week that similes compares two objects and they have to use the word like or as. So again, most of these students, a majority of them do have it finished. If they do have it finished, I told them, have them sit down with you and tell you what they did in class today. Maybe you can ask them who they worked with, what other things did they learn from their passage book, and then you can talk with them about the vocabulary words too. You can also give them similes and ask them questions like, she is as sly as a fox. Is that a simile? And they can say yes. And then ask them, well, how do you know? And they can say, well, you're comparing the girl to a fox and using the word as. And you can say, give them another example, like the dog has a bone. Is that a simile? Nope, it's not comparing two things. So you can take this worksheet and this assignment any which way that you want to help them expand a little bit more in their knowledge about the forces of work. And I think that's it. If you have any questions or comments, again, parents, please email me or you can comment down below. Thank you. Have a good night.